Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Spirit Guide Tarot. My name is Anya. Nice to meet you. So, what we've got here today, what we've got cooking up for you, what we've got brewing is a timeless tarot reading. Not connected to dates or weeks or months or anything like that, but whenever this reading finds you is when you're meant to receive it. And this is a channel message for a specific group of people who are going through something similar at this time. So as you listen to the words that I share, if they align with like part of your journey, some of your journey, or maybe even all of your journey, great, this is your reading. If for some reason the words that I share are not resonating for your personal story at this moment, no worries, just click off this video, save this video for somebody else, and find a video on the internet that does resonate. Lots of readings out there. But this one is for a specific group of souls, and you'll know if it's for you. I just wanted to let you know before we get started that my aim, my mission, my main intention for this channel is to help you to deeply connect with and learn to trust more deeply your own intuition. So basically, I see myself as a friend, a companion on the path. So if you're ever needing some empathy, some space being held, some good friendly advice, come find me. We'll do this together. Okay, now that I've got the space sanctified, we'll go ahead and look at the cards. So before I started rolling the camera, I started feeling into the collective energy. And what I was feeling is that I'm talking to a group of people right now who are learning to tolerate more uncertainty in life. And dude, that's a challenging thing to do. And I'm really excited for you. Tolerating uncertainty. So I don't know anything more than that. Let's look at some tarot cards and get some more details, shall we? All right, beautiful friends. What do we got here? The World. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Five of Cuppers. All right, well, so you are closing out a cycle. Closing out a long cycle of indecision, fear, worry. You're letting that go. And you're making space, making room for a new way of living, which is awesome. My heart chakra feels really expanded right now as I channel. And I'm getting this really interesting sense of like activation in my arms and hands, almost like all this extra energy that's flooding through your body, this prana, this Reiki, whatever word you want to call it, just life force energy. That is making you want to like go out and do stuff in the world more than maybe in the past. It could be that in the past, maybe you felt a little blocked or stymied with empathy overload, right? Empath overload. Have you ever felt that? Where it's like you feel too much. It's overwhelming, exhausting. What I'm getting here with this World card is you're moving into this new chapter. And this chapter is about more energy. An increased flow of energy, which is beautiful. Energy is the basic building block of the whole universe. Without it, we don't exist. Right? So this flow of energy that's flowing through your body, and I not only perceive that the energy is flowing in through your crown, in through the top of your head, and that'll make sense for some of you who are well versed in energy, but just to say as a side note, like energy tends to flow often here, like this direction, like from above into the crown. But I'm also getting this like strong sense of you've got a lot of energy flowing upward as well, up from the earth. So the feeling I'm getting is you're connecting more with nature, Mother Nature. And that rootedness, that stability is giving you like this upward current of energy that is really beautifully meeting this downward current of energy and meeting in the middle in your heart. Wow, which is expanding your heart chakra open more and more, like literally like the most you've ever felt your heart chakra open is the sense of how you've been feeling lately in general. Now, you may have had some rough days too lately. This is not to say your life has been like a perfect, flawless dream. Not by any means. But what I am saying is like, this tolerance for uncertainty is opening up your heart chakra as like a pleasant bonus side effect of that that tolerance for uncertainty. Wow, that's so cool. I love that. 5 of Cups, you're walking away from the things that don't serve you. You're walking away from old narratives, old stories about who you thought you were. It's like you're reorganizing yourself right now. And when I say self, I mean capital S, self, the self that knows that it's connected to all beings and all things. Wow, that's cool. Gonna get an oracle card and see what else we got here. This is really beautiful energy I'm getting from you right now. 36. This is from my Kali Oracle deck. Maybe the number 36 has special significance to you. Arta of Kali. Her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny she has always intended for you. She is basically speaking from as like the sacred mother or the sacred goddess, the divine feminine energy that's helping you heal right now. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born and a meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into that path and to take one step at a time in honoring what has value to your heart, tuning into her loving plan. In taking those steps, the pathway will reveal itself and you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. Okay, in this little part here that I just read, what particularly drew my attention was taking one step at a time. Sometimes we want to rush and skip to the 10th step ahead of where we actually are. My mouth is so dry today. But if we did that, we'd miss all the fun because the juice is in the present moment. The juice is in the here and now. The juice is in all the messiness, all the unpredictability. And again, this goes to the tolerance for uncertainty. It's almost like I feel like you're building a muscle, and I'm like seeing a vision in my mind of like Buddhist monks in meditation. So, and like there's these monks and they're sitting on the ground in lotus position with their eyes closed, cross-legged, meditating, and around them their village is burning down. This is just a metaphor, right? I'm not saying this is what you're experiencing, but they're seated in perfect peace and stillness meditation while there's like this destruction and chaos going around them. And that's the vibe that you're moving into. Our world is increasingly, you don't need me to tell you this, but I'll just say it. Our world is increasingly chaotic and seemingly nonsensical and hard to deal with, right? And it's like you're that monk in the middle of all the chaos with your eyes closed, perfectly at peace. Yeah. So I'm feeling like there is a new project in your life, a new vision, something new going on, whether a new relationship, new work thing, new job, new career path, new spiritual practice. There's some kind of new thing happening that is causing you to grow wings. This beautiful being here is literally sprouting wings because they feel so invigorated by the universe. And that's you. Yeah. That's great. Flowering. Okay, so it's like your true self has always been there. And it's been waiting for you to give it permission to come out. Now, here's the interesting little connection, okay, between the monks who are, sitting in meditation, tolerating this chaos around them, this uncertainty, and then authenticity and this new path that you're on. I feel like there is this authentic you that you're finally allowing to come forward into the world. And that is, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, increasing your capacity for energy to flow into you and out of you and flow through you and all around you and energize you. And it's creating this more beautiful version of you that is, you're able to tolerate more uncertainty because you trust the universe, plain and simple. Like, why do we not trust the universe? Why do we worry? Why do we stew? Why do we fret? Because we don't trust the universe. We don't trust the universe has our back. There's kind of like a part of us that's like, I don't know, this universe is such a nice place, right? And this is embedded into our culture. Deep-seated feelings of mistrust. I mean, how many religions do you know of where God is portrayed as someone keeping tabs on you and keeping score? And like, if you're not doing so good, you're going to go to some scary place and... So we've got all these like cultural messages coming in about you can't be yourself. Your true self isn't good enough, but you are good enough. You are good enough. In fact, you're flowering right now. You're blossoming into your highest version. This is powerful. This is powerful. Let's see what else. So it might feel uncomfortable a little bit as you step into this new version of you. Like, how am I supposed to navigate this new way of being? I love that this card depicts what I was just seeing in my mind, this downward and upward current flow of energy. Stay receptive. That is what the universe is telling you right now. Stay receptive. Receptivity is going to allow you to keep being in this flow, this fun flow. Hasn't life felt more fun recently, in a way? Like, yes, it's got its challenges, but hasn't it just overall felt like more like play, right? More like joy? Yeah, me too. We're there together. Yeah. So stay open, stay receptive. Stay receptive to gifts from the universe. Stay open and receptive to what the universe wants to give you. Don't close your heart down. Don't hold grudges. Don't judge people. That shit just closes your heart down. Yeah. So when we judge people, our heart closes down. We feel pain because when we judge someone else, we're judging ourselves. Someone else is another version of you. Every person is God. So don't judge anybody. I think you already know this stuff, but I think maybe there's a couple people out there that need that reminder in this moment because maybe you're feeling some, just difficulty with other people. Like they're just kind of pissing you off in some way, and you're having trouble kind of realizing that they're on their path, you're on your path, and blessings, namaste, and may they be blessed, but their stuff doesn't have to negatively affect you. Yeah. Also, too, I'm seeing you slowing down into just kind of getting off of the modern clock and into nature's clock, which is a different clock. An interesting example of this would be like, for those of you out there who are, practice or study Ayurveda, there's a difference between the modern clock of, well, I'm just hungry, it's 2 a.m., so I'm going to eat a bunch of food, versus knowing that once the sun goes down, the digestion system doesn't really perform optimally. So anything we eat after the sun goes down really gets poorly digested, and then that causes toxins in the body and all kinds of problems. So there's this difference between the modern clock, which than nature's clock, nature's ways. And I feel like you're slowing down into nature's ways, which is so beautiful. Being more in tune with the way things truly are. Our society, global modern society, so full of suffering, so full of just ignorance. And I feel like you're breaking out of that. You're breaking out of that. You're listening to your inner voice. You're listening to your inner voice. And that's why you're here watching this video with me, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is going to happen in the future and this and this and this and making all these predictions. I'm helping you see what is already here, which is your own intuition speaking to you, whispering to you in this moment. Yeah, and the more that we can trust that on our own without the assistance of others, whoa, we are unstoppable. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm really proud of you. It feels like you're going I'm going to pull one more card, sorry. There was like needing to be one more card here. But what is a parting blessing for you? Allow yourself to go through this transformation, not death of the body necessarily, but death of an old way of being. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Be soft and soothing to yourself. This evolutionary thing is no joke. Brings up a lot of stuff sometimes. But you're doing great. You're doing really awesome. You're increasing your capability, your capacity to tolerate uncertainty, which is literally like, gosh, I could even say that could be summarized as the whole spiritual path in a nutshell for everybody on earth. Tolerating uncertainty. I mean, that's the human journey, isn't it, in a nutshell? And you're doing it. You're increasing your meditative powers to be present with what is. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like me to pray for you or send you positive energy, send you Reiki, leave me a comment below and I shall do that. Okay, I love you so much. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye for now.